over the line. Sir, sana po yung Typhoon Ulysses.
Good afternoon, Ed. At 1 p.m., the eye of the Typhoon Ulysses was located 95 kilometers northeast of Daet, Camarines Norte, or 125 kilometers north-northwest of Vira, Catanduanes. Ulysses packs winds of up to 135 kilometers per hour near its center, and with gusts reaching up to 165 kilometers per hour. It is presently moving westward at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour. We have placed more areas under tropical cyclone wind signal number 3, now over big part of Central Luzon, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Camarines Norte, the northern portion of Camarines Sur, Catanduanes, Pangasinan, and some areas of Quirino and Nueva Vizcaya. These areas will experience wind gusts from 121 to 170 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, signal number 2 is raised over some portions of Quirino and Nueva Vizcaya, the southern portions of Benguet and La Union, the remaining part of Quezon, Marinduque, the northern portions of Occidental and Oriental Mindoro, including Lubang Islands, the rest of Camarines Sur, Albay, Sorsogon, and Burias and Ticao Islands. These areas will experience winds from 61 to 120 kilometers per hour, and signal number 1 is raised over northern Samar, the northern portions of Samar and eastern Samar provinces, Isabela, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Ifugao, Abra, Ilocos Sur, Romblon, and the remaining parts of La Union, Benguet, Occidental and Oriental Mindoro, and Masbate. And these areas will experience winds from 30 to 60 kilometers per hour. Until tonight, heavy to intense with the times torrential rains will be experienced over Camarines provinces and Catanduanes, while moderate to heavy with the times intense rains will be felt over Albay, Sorsogon, Quezon, including Polillo Islands, and Burias and Ticao Islands. While tonight until tomorrow early evening, the heavy to intense rains will be felt over Camarines provinces, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, and some parts of Central Luzon, while moderate to heavy with the times intense rains will be felt over Cordillera, Milan, Cagayan Valley, Catanduanes, Marinduque, the northern portions of Mindoro, and the rest of Central Luzon. The residents of these areas are alerted against possible flooding and rain-induced landslides, and in the case of Albay, Zambales, and Batangas, to watch out for possible lahar flow, and especially during heavy or prolonged rainfall. And we also are alerting the residents of some coastal areas, especially in Quezon, including Polillo Islands, Camarines provinces, and Catanduanes, for possible storm surge height of up to 3 meters and up to 2 meters over the coastal areas of the remaining parts of Calabarzon, Bicol Region, Central Luzon, and including the surrounding coast of Manila Bay, as well as in Pangasinan, La Union, and Isabela. Typhoon Ulysses is expected to make its landfall over Polillo Islands and mainland Quezon tonight around between 10 and 12 midnight, and over mainland Quezon at around 12 midnight to 2 a.m. It will pass north of Metro Manila, although the possibility of the eye walls of the typhoon being felt here in Metro Manila is not ruled out. It will then cross central Luzon. The interaction with Sierra Madre Mountain Range as well as with Zambales Mountain Range may slightly weaken this tropical cyclone, but will still be in the typhoon intensity, which will still have some winds warranting the raising of signal number 3. Some of the impacts of winds for the tropical cyclone with signal number 3 warning will be some toppled trees and electrical posts, as well as damage to structures including houses made of light materials. Ulysses is expected to exit the Philippine area of responsibility on a Friday morning. Ed?
Sir, so 135 kph po yung kanyang sustained wind. So mas mahina po siya compared dun sa Rolly.
Yes, definitely. But we are trying to do away from comparing this with Rolly, since Typhoon Ulysses has much more rains, especially over in Bicol area. We have recorded some torrential and intense rainfall over the past several hours, and we have already observed some massive flooding in Catanduanes and Camarines provinces.
Sir, that's very important information that you just gave us. So mas matindi po yung ulan nitong bagyong ito.
Yes po, and we're also expecting that in the coming hours, as the day progresses, the weather will start to deteriorate further here in Metro Manila and in Calabarzon and Central Luzon area. So again, we have to brace for these weather conditions and the impacts associated with this. Again, flooding, rain-induced landslides, and in some areas, lahar flow.
Okay, maraming salamat, sir. Mr. Ariel Rojas ng Pag-asa, sir. Thank you for joining us today. Malacanang suspends classes and government work across Metro Manila due to Typhoon Ulysses. From 3 p.m. today until Wednesday, November 12, there will be no classes and government work in the Cordillera region, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, and Bicol, as well as in regions 2 and 3. The palace says agencies whose functions involve disaster response and the delivery of basic services shall continue their operations. Class and work suspensions in private institutions will be left to the discretion of their heads. 2 trucks were stuck in the Tequi River in San Luis, Aurora after attempting to pass through despite the bad weather. The Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office is now coordinating with the provincial government of Aurora to tow the trucks. The MDRRMO Chief Gabriel Llave says the area will be closed until the weather condition improves. Signal number 3 has been raised in Aurora due to Typhoon Ulysses. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit their website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Ed Lingao. We are One News.